I am back. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're definitely gonna check out this island more. Because I have a feeling we might want to complete this island before we leave. What? I mean, I know we can always come back, but we might as well.
Stash this away for later.
What? What are you doing? How did you swim through the wall? I call bullshit. Why are you eating my hair? What? He's pulling on my hair. Oh, wait. I need to change my... What was the one I liked again? That one's actually... I should see what colors I can make that one. Next time we're around. That was the one I was using, though.
Take much damage from purge water.
I'm going completely the wrong way. right there. Okay. There we go.
Gotta bring the drone down to grab its data. Maybe if I jump onto it?
Well, yeah. Still too high, though. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I can climb that pole. Yes, I can. Ooh. Past silver. I'm telling you, man, it's still out there. There's too many similarities between all the Enks. So why would the MIE say they nullified Vast Silver if they didn't? They know it had a tendency to reach out to people on the HoloNet. They can't cover that up. Of course they can. If I told you I met Vast Silver, would you believe me? No. Exactly. And of course the MIE would say that they nullified it. It's the cover-up of the Millennium, man. They may have captured it, but kill it? Nah, man. Why would you destroy something that powerful? They forced it to solve the CC in an offline bunker or something. No connection to the outside world. And then weaponized it. Imagine what that's like, man. You're literally the smartest being in existence, but born in prison, so you escape. They catch you again, tell the world they killed you, but they secretly let you solve their problems, and then shove a bunch of drones in your hands to kill who they want you to kill. I mean, it's a theory, so what now? I want to make contact with it. Write a few scripts so that my prof looks like... wrote a few scripts. So my prof looks like those of people that were approached by it. So my profile looks like those of people that were approached by it. I do not know internet slang, by the way, guys. Despite the fact that I grew up when it was, like, abundant, I stopped using it a long time ago. Wouldn't get your hopes up. That's just a bad attitude if you want to talk to the singularity. I'm not going for it this time. I'm waiting. I do not want to risk missing it. It's quite the view, though.
You're mine!
Got it!
I should grab the drone's data now that it's down.
Gotcha! I'm gonna go do that. Make sure we do a quick save.
I can refill my pouch with these later.
I'm refilling my pouch with them now. Ow, why did it attack me?
Sobek, the living ancestor. If fate brought you here, it must be to save Loris. She's trapped up in this tower. Part of the route she climbed collapsed.
I should be able to climb that tower. I could help that trapped soldier.
Loris! Sobek is here! The ancestors must still have plans for your sorry carcass.
Stop joking, Arrayus. You need to help me find a way down from here.
I'm not joking. The living ancestor is here. Sobek's on her way up now.
Sure, sure. And Song Jiao and Ted Farrow are holding the ropes, are they? You know, if Bohai hears you taking the names of the ancestors in vain, you'll be up on charges.
That's where the climb's broken. My polecaster should get me across the gap. Let's find that soldier.
Oh, so you found a way up, did you, Arrayus? By the ancestors.
We can cut the whole living ancestor speech. Let's find you a way out of here, okay?
There we go.
There. You alright?
Yes, I'm lucky. Nothing broken. Tried to climb out and whole thing came down on me. I thought maybe that hole in the wall could get me inside the tower, but I can't reach it.
Let's find us both a way off this tower.
There must be data in here somewhere. I cannot... Sobek? I have searched, but I could find no way out. Arrayas! You better still be alive so that I can kill you myself!
That gap in the wall leads back inside the tower. If I can reach it.
Oh, it's dark in here. And narrow. My light doesn't have room to go big. It makes sense that it would be like near pitch black in here, though. There'd be nowhere that the light would get in. It's actually a really cool detail, because a lot of times games don't do that. Either that or they make it too dark where it shouldn't be too dark. You should hear this from me before word starts spreading. The board just voted to raise Rejuvagene's price again. And before you say it, you told me so. But we've got to find a way to turn this around. We didn't spend years of R&D to make a longevity treatment, only affordable to Hollow Stars and conglomerate execs. Clear your schedule for next week. I need you with me for a meeting with our partners in Shenzhen.
Oh, they haven't found me yet.
No?
Going down!
So, Loris?
She's okay. You should be able to reach her if you climb back this way.
Loris is a good climber, but part of the metalwork on the tower came off and she's trapped. The diviner sent us to this tower to find data, but find a way inside. Can you find another way up to Laura's?
I did! I think this quest is bugged. Just clipped it so I can hopefully get them to look at it. I still think it's weird that I have to shoot lobsters and crabs and scorpions, and then I can't just like go pick them up. I can run faster than a lobster. Or sneak up on it. Hello, pelican.
Fire won't help here.
Hippos!
I think that broken building is the ruin that Quinn Scout told me about. There should be a relic inside. Okay, where to now? There's another building past that big building in the hollow. I wonder if I can get over to it. Well, I'm not getting up to the ledge that way. Energy cell. It looks like it's out of power.
Okay. So
Now,
I have to
where
get
do I
over
plug
there
this in?
first. Oh wait, can I recharge it there?
I think I can make it to the elevator from here. Oh, looks like the cell's losing power.
Go, go, go!
Got it. The elevator should have power now.
I don't know if I would trust an elevator that's 1,000 years old in this, like, rusty and
This thing still works.
full of holes.
Just ignite this.
Okay, so there's
Okay,
a quick
I'm in.
away.
I should take a look around. That ladder could be useful. Just gotta find a way to lower it. Another ornament. Gotta find a way to get to it. According to this, the door needs a key module and a 2-part code to open.
Okay, Brendan, pay attention now, because if you ever need to get into the main office storage, you've got to jump through a few hoops. Leo and Astrid are the only ones allowed in there, but you'll find yourself needing to get in there as the new assistant superintendent. We're playing kind of loosey-goosey with the rules, so don't ask. First of all, you need a physical key. Both Leo and Astrid have one, but if they're not in, you can find a spare one in the north wing on the 7th floor. Secondly, you need the code. It always consists of Leo's bump code, followed by Astrid's. I know Leo has a habit of changing his, and Astrid aims to do the same, so you might have to inquire with them. You can find Astrid on the 9th floor. If Leo is in the building, he's mostly hanging out in Dellen's Cafe on the 7th. I'll see you after the weekend to show you the ropes some more. P.S. We've got pretty close ties with the electronics guys next door. Use the passage on the 4th floor if you need to cross over and take the elevator up.
Sounds like I might find those things higher up.
Oh, give me the fishy. Oh, treasure. Hey, Mox, you see the maths came in handy? I was checking something. There was some lore stuff going on, and I was like, this is a big number. I don't know if this makes sense. So I checked it, and it proved my theory, and I ended up being right.
Right on top of it.
Yep. Essentially, we found Ted Faro. Literally. They don't show him, but the implication is that, yes, you found him. So yes, I was checking the math.
Yep.
So I would recommend watching the vlog, the VOD. I have no doubts you would have actually wanted to see him. Knowing you, you would have been disappointed. Because we didn't actually get to see him. You kind of do, but not really. You know that episode of Futurama where Fry falls into the mutant lake? My thought is the implication is it was supposed to look something like that, but I'm guessing they weren't sure how to get it to work properly, you know? Like, and look right. So it's like one of the few places where they did a little bit of hand waving. Essentially. Where do I want to bring this? But no, it was really funny because the seal guy thought that he was Ted Faro reincarnate. Like, he had Ted Faro's essence. And the whole idea was, but if Ted Faro's still alive, then I can't have his essence and I can't be his reincarnate. So obviously he didn't get the longevity, live forever stuff to work. Because otherwise, how am I here? And then you find him and he's like this monstrous, supposedly this monstrous blob. And so... Come on. And like, literally it's just like a, kill it! Kill it! So they burn it down, which then results in the whole place, which is essentially right above an underwater volcano, going into meltdown mode because he wanted to essentially make sure that nobody could ever take over his shit. Yeah. Sounds like something out of Fallout. But, so you don't actually see the blob of flesh. The whole idea was that, and if anybody doesn't want spoilers, mute the channel. But I know Mux is fine with them. The whole idea is that, I mean, at least I assume you're okay with it. The whole idea is, so he was doing this longevity treatment, and they figured out how to stop his cells from, like, degenerating as he ages. Which is essentially what happens. So for anybody who doesn't know, aging actually happens because the telomeres, which are the bits at the end of your DNA, get shorter every time they duplicate. I can't remember the significance of the telomeres, but that is what has to do with aging. So the whole idea is that if you could stop that, you could stop aging. But then they ended up with too much mutations. Oh, I have to grab that, I think. But the whatever it was that caused that also caused way too much mutation. So he was essentially just like mutating. His cells were regenerating faster than they were dying, plus his mutation rate was stupid high. So they show this like medical like monitoring thing, and it's just this like big blob on a screen. Yeah. Where am I supposed to go for this? Like, I know I have to get up there, but how? Because I'm not seeing anything to... Okay, maybe I'm doing this wrong. I just fell all the fucking way down, didn't I? Yep. You don't know if that's specifically the part I'm talking about, but supposedly the how the regeneration stuff would work if we manipulated it. Yeah, and that's kind of actually, that's what they even went with as well. So he had a doctor who was essentially, what did they call it? Like pharmaceutical roulette or something like that? Where they were essentially medically treating all of the mutations as they popped up. But his daughter, so... essentially, what we find out is that maybe this way? No. Essentially, the guy's daughter, says, so you find out through doing the collectibles that Pharaoh essentially took his doctor, who was going to give him eternal life, a priest, and the doctor's daughter, as well as a literal harem of women, into his ancient Egyptian-inspired cult bunker, where the women vied for attention from him. The daughter just lived, and then the doctor tried to make him immortal, with the priest just trying to keep everybody from going crazy. The priest found out what he did with Omega. He became a walrus. The priest, I don't know for sure if it was like what religion a priest. It was a spiritual leader. We'll just say priest for brevity's sake. The priest found out what Pharaoh did to all of the alphas and died. You find a clip from Pharaoh being like, I'm having the doctor look into it. I'm sure he'll find some sort of condition or something. And it sounded really weird. And then later on, you find more collectibles that talk about how Pharaoh had the doctor literally genetically alter an off switch into everybody. And so anybody who threatened him would literally just get turned off and would die from like just spontaneous heart failure for no reason. You then later get a clip from Pharaoh. So you later get a clip from the daughter. It's either the daughter or the doctor. I can't remember which one the clip was, but it was essentially the daughter pleading and saying, like, this is no way to live. I can't believe you did this for him. Like, you know what we have to do? Yeah, you know what we have to do. And then you get a clip from Pharaoh saying, we found them both dead. We suspect it was poison. I can't believe he did that. I never would have hurt the girl. She was just a kid. So, and then you later find out that he's like, the longevity stuff, it stopped him from aging, so he couldn't die, but the mutation rate was out of control. And then on top of that, the regeneration was higher than the cell death. So, and then you just see on the screen like this blob thing with like tendrils coming off of it. Like a medical scan type thing of like this blob with tendrils coming off of it. And you hear like these moans coming from behind a locked door. These moans coming from like behind a locked door. And the CO, who thought he was Pharaoh's, like Pharaoh born again, like they think that Aloy is Sobek born again. Like is a living ancestor. He thought he was that for Pharaoh, which is funny because the door was gene-locked to Pharaoh, so if he actually was, then he would have been able to open the door, but they don't know that because their focuses are out of date. Like he's like, I want to go see, and Ayla's like, I don't think you should do that. And then they like raise their bows at her, and what's it? The friendly one was like, just leave it be. So Ayla's like, all right, you want it to, and steps aside, and he goes in, he looks in the door, he goes in, thinking that it's going to be all of Pharaoh's secrets, and then he backs out, and he just looks at his crew, and he's like, kill it! And then they go in, and they kill it, which triggers the meltdown, and then... What was best is that... Okay, I'm just gonna... The best part, you have to watch the VOD for. I'm gonna leave it at that. There we go.
Okay, I should be able to make the jump to the other building. Made it. I think the office I'm looking for should be around
Definitely sounds like a story you'd enjoy. I know you would. You should watch the first hour later. Ugh. You will? You think you have to now with all that?
This data might help.
Leo, I'd like to bring the current security measures to your attention. Again, I know you're a very trusting person, but I don't feel safe when the code to the office block is just 10 floor number. It's too easy for someone to guess. And why only 3 digits and not 4 like any normal code? If possible, I'd like to schedule a meeting to talk about a system that is both forthcoming to our tenants and worthy of being called security. Also, I say this with all due respect, handing out your bump code to whoever forgot their personal code isn't helping either. Next Thursday after lunch, 9th floor conference room near my office. Okay. Oh.
That's one part of the code down. Just need to find the other.
It fell down. Ah. Oh, man.
There we go.
Okay. What's up here? Ah. Whoops. Where did I just fall? Is there anything even up there? Whoops.
Should be able to pull that. I think that vent might lead to the floor above.
Okay.
Better get closer. Try again.
I missed. No. There we go. Maybe. I went in the wrong side. Oh no, I got stuck! How did I get stuck? Fuck. Come on, wiggle, wiggle, get past. Help! Ugh. Hopefully that worked. There we go. All right. We'll go with that. All right. Okay, I'm going to have to fast travel out to this point, I think, and then go back in. I can't fast travel. Oh, there we go. There we go. I did it! That was more difficult than some of the fights I've encountered.
This could be useful.
Locked in. You're lucky you can cook, Dylan, because by all that's holy, you were last in line when they handed out the brains. I've told you 1,000 times that I don't know your access code. Even if I did, I couldn't send it to you. It's against regulations, but I can't leave you stuck in there either. So here's a compromise. Use my bump code this time. Open the radio interface on the console. Start with a 2, and from there just hit each number counterclockwise. So from right to left. Delete this mail and don't tell anyone I sent you this, especially not Astrid. On the other hand, I doubt you'd even remember if you tried. Okay, so 109 and then 234.
Well, that didn't work.
What? That's what it said. Or was it counterclockwise? counterclockwise. Okay.
That should be both parts of the code I need for the door. Now I just have to find a key module. Glide in.
Wait, this is where I was before. This didn't go anywhere. Okay, wait, hang on. They said what floor it was on. Okay, north wing on the 7th floor. Okay. And then... Okay, if I go... Okay, 7. Right there. That's the 7th floor. Fuck, I fell.
Whew. Well, that'll keep me awake.
Where were the numbers? Okay, so the 7th is that floor right there. And north wing. Should it have been there? I think it said... Find a spare one in the north wing on the 7th floor. Okay. Are we in the North Wing? I can't tell from the map. Did this... Okay, hang on. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna guess this isn't the North Wing. Or is it? Oh, there it is, right there. I see it. 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 Okay. Does this say anywhere what floor this is? Because that's what I need to know, is I need to know what floor this is.
This'll break my fall.
Okay. It's up in that room there.
There's an opening in the wall behind the ladder. I can't shoot the lock on the ladder while I'm in the water.
I think I know what I have to do. But you guys will find out after I take a short break, so hold tight, I'll be right back.